Hello, my name's Leonardo Da Vinci. Today I'm gonna take you on an adventure about my work in life. My name's Leonardo Da Vinci. In full, it is Leonardo di SerPiero Da Vinci. I was born in Vinci, Italy. Well, that's just outside Florence, and that was where I got my last name. I was born on April 15, 1452. My dad was Mr. SerPiero and my mom was Miss Caterina. Dad was a landlord. He sold land to people who wanted it. At 15, Dad and Mom sent me to my first tutor, Andrea del Varrocchio. By profession, I was a painter, but I also knew about geology, writing, mathematics, and other things. Now that you know a little background information about me, let's move on to some special things I invented. Number 1, the parachute. I wanted to use this as an escape tool to help people escape from a crashing plane or a burning building. This parachute used linen cloth, some string, and could carry a person weighing less than 90 kg. There were not that many people weigh over 90 kg then. It was tested in 2017, and yes, it did work. Next up, flying machine. I had many years dreamed to soar in the air like a bird or bat. I even wrote these things down in my diary. This was why I designed this simple for me, machine which mimicked the behavior of birds and most importantly, their wings. It proved to be able to work in 2017. Number 3, the Leonardo Bridge. I built this because during the Renaissance, there were wars, and this was something that could be assembled quickly before crossing the river, then disassembled after they crossed, so that the enemy were left behind. It is easy to make and so strong that it can hold a boy, a man, and a car. Hi, Kareena here. I made it, and it wasn't very easy, but I'm gonna make a video about it. Here's a preview. Other than that, I painted a lot too. Perhaps my most known and number one of all paintings, the Mona Lisa. What makes it appealing is a thing called the golden ratio. The golden ratio is 1.618. The Mona Lisa has many golden ratios in her. Another amazing thing is when you join the dots, it becomes a spiral. I also mastered the shading technique when I painted this. You can see at her hand nearer to the sleeve, I use a darker shade of brown compared to parts of her hand which are further from her sleeve. Number 2, the Last Supper. Last Supper was the last meal Jesus Christ had with his apostles in Jerusalem before he was crucified. This painting used another art technique called the vanishing point. If you run your fingers along the two lines, you reach a place where the two fingers meet. That is the vanishing point, right above Christ's head. Number 3, the Vitruvian Man. This may not be what you would consider a painting or drawing, but it's still a piece that is like an art. People find this amazing sketch amazing because it's so lifelike. Another thing, the Vitruvian Man, the exact proportion of each part of his body that he could fit in a circle and square. If you realize it, the Vitruvian Man has the same features as myself, so I used myself as the model. I died shortly after I finished my last painting, St. John the Baptist, on 2nd May 1519 at the age of 67. Hi, Kareena here back again. Leonardo may have not created his designs physically, but he did it mentally, and wrote in notes and drew diagrams that were so detailed until we, who do not have any idea what he was talking about, can understand and follow his notes. It needed some thinking though, because Leonardo wrote mostly in mirror writing and backwards. Can you guess what this message is? If you can, write your answers in the comments below. The challenge this week is to build your Leonardo Da Vinci Bridge and share it. Don't forget to tag Comet Ventures. Comment if you have questions. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to support us to make new videos. We'll see you in our next adventure. Bye!